Aloha, my name is Randy Umetsu. I am the horticulture specialist at Limahuli Garden of the National Tropical Botanical Garden, and we are here at our nursery. Alaheʻe is a fabulous landscape plant, and it has many cultural uses as well. One of the most well-known is for making o'o, or digging sticks. So the trees like to grow nice and tall and straight, and they make perfect material for making digging tools or o'o. In the landscape, you can either grow it as a tree or you can grow it as a hedge. It responds very well to pruning and can create a nice thicket of foliage. So one of the more commonly known landscape plants is mock orange, and this is the perfect replacement if you want a native plant. The flowers also smell beautiful. The tiny white flowers has a wonderful fragrance. So great around the house if you want to smell that nice flowery smell when they bloom. Alaheʻe is a very hardy, strong native plant, and it makes a very good plant around the house. It can grow fairly tall, so put it well away from any structures that you don't want shaded. But then again, you can also prune your alaheʻe if you don't want it to grow into a full tree. So you have many options with this versatile native plant. The sunlight requirements for alaheʻe is full sun, although they do grow in partial shade as well. I would not suggest having alaheʻe grow in full shade or in the darkness of another tree, but they can stand alone out in the full sun, and they can be grown in partial shade with other plants as well. Alaheʻe in the wild is found in mesic forests, and as for the watering requirements, it can go on both sides of that spectrum, so on the drier side and the slightly wetter side. So it is a fairly drought tolerant plant, and it can handle some wetness too. So perfect for pretty much all growing conditions. For long-term care of alaheʻe, especially as you're getting started establishing the plant, they can be susceptible to some scale insects. So there are these little waxy insects that like to attach themselves to the stems. If you see those, you can either rub them off with your fingers or use a horticultural soap in order to get them off. Usually that's accompanied by the presence of ants. So ants are a good sign to look for. And you'll notice if the leaves start turning a little bit black from the sooty mold because of those insects. So one of the things that you can watch out for while trying to raise a healthy alaheʻe, as well as the color of the leaves. So you want dark green leaves, and if they are starting to yellow, then you can supplement with a fertilizer. So there are many different reasons why a plant the leaves might turn yellow, and it all depends on where that yellowing starts from. But just know that the yellowing is a good sign that you need to maybe supplement the nutrients somehow. So with technology nowadays, you can look up the signs of chlorosis is the term for it, or the yellowing of the leaves, and there's some pretty good guides out there for what yellowing means what. So if it's starting at the new leaves or if it's starting at the old leaves, you can use that to help determine what nutrients you might need, or what soil amendments you might need. And it is a plant in the coffee family, so you can take that into consideration as well.